Frugal
Are you
friends.
feeling all right, Cal? Your voice a bit.
My voice is Chip. You're going to have to just run this.
It's just audio, bro, so you can just read
It's
it.
a little
straight.
audio ad.
Keeping coins cozy. All right. Hello, frugal friends. If you're keen on keeping coins cozy and consistently conquering costly cravings, it's time to try Penny Pinch Pal, the premier app for perfectly planned penny pinching prowess. Picture a personal pocket protector that precisely predicts your potential purchase. What the f*** is this?
That is mental. What the f***?
Oh, by the way, I had no idea going in that was going to be like that. Picture a personal pocket.
Wait. Don't laugh. Just start again.
Yeah, because they'll tell you about that.
Picture a personal pocket protector that precisely predicts.
Sorry, mate. You're struggling so.
Bro, it's actually difficult.
It is difficult.
You got this. You got this, bro.
It's just funny.
Picture a personal pocket protector that precisely predicts your potential purchases, prudently preventing pricey pitfalls. With Penny Pinch Pal, you can swiftly set strict spending schedules, scrutinize every cent spent, and soak up savvy saving strategies, all while securing your stash with style.
Fair enough.
So, slip into smart spending today. Sync up with Penny Pinch Pal and start seeing significant savings. Don't dawdle. Download now and dive into dedicated, diligent, dollar-defending discipline with Penny Pinch Pal, your peerless partner in persistent penny pinching power.
Hold on.
Bro, taking a sigh.
I had to do it without breathing.
Yeah.
Right? Pinch your pennies with this, pal. Use code FellasPod for 3 months free. Head to Pinch your pennies with this, pal. Use code FellasPod for free. Pinch your pennies with this, pal. Use code FellasPod for 3 months.
Chip, wait. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank. It's not a real ad. It's a tongue twister.
Why have you done that?
It's a complete waste of your time.
How good's that?
Was that for the pod or something?
Honestly, mate. At first, you started off so well. I was like, oh my God, bro, he's going to smash through this.
I actually
and then
can't
you got
lie.
to
I did
with
still
Penny
smash
Pinch
it.
Pal.
We were nearly done in 2 minutes there.
All right, the last bit's actually mad difficult. Use code FellasPod for 3 months free. It's a good effort.
So, like, I don't get it.
That's a tongue twister. And your tongue got
You know
twisted.
what? That could have been a real ad.
Well, yeah, that's kind of like. But have you not looked at look how many S's are in a row on?
So you lot have gone, oh, you know that red lorry, yellow lorry thing. Let's do something like that today.
Literally that.
Oh, it's low end.
It's very low end, but it's
so
so
low
It was
end.
so good.
It was good.
It was
Guys,
good.
well-
I enjoyed it.
well
We
done.
had good fun cooking it up in the office.
Is it a chat GPT thing?
Yep.
You know, he sent me the first one, and then I said, "Mate, just type in, can you do a harder one?" And it popped up. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Who's at the door? This is hold on, this looks
The
exciting.
interrupting eagle. Fuck, there was some Mariah Carey in you right there, man. I've got to be honest. That was quite nice.
On, bro. Big up to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode.
I ain't seen you get excited like that in a minute.
Do you want to know why I'm excited right now?
Because dinner is solved.
That's a sentence that I like hearing. Let me be honest with you, okay? HelloFresh makes your life so much easier, okay?
Hell
It
yeah.
makes dinner effortless.
Hell yeah.
And what I mean by that is you can just pretty much go on autopilot. So you see the way you're busy throughout the day, whether, you know, you go to the gym in the evenings or you've got a really busy day, you're at uni all day, you
Picking
come
up the
home.
kids, like, you know, all that kind of business.
All that life.
Takes up time.
That's called life. And unfortunately, it gets in the way sometimes. And that's why HelloFresh is here to help you solve that problem. What it allows you to do is spend less time cooking and more times with your mates, with your friends, or maybe your family, the people that matter to you. And more importantly, the food is good. Now, like we mentioned, the best thing about HelloFresh is the convenience. And that's because there's loads of recipes to choose from. It gets delivered straight to your door. And they're customizable boxes. So you can just get whatever you want. Here, hold on. I got some stuff that we're going to run through right now.
Rocking
Chip.
right there. What are we rocking? So you got the peri peri chicken burger and the spiced halloumi fries. Yeah, you got me already. That's exactly right on my street. Spanish style chorizo rice. They ain't even playing around. Oh, bento style honey sriracha chicken gyozas. Gyozas. Always wonder. Either way, they look delicious.
They look phenomenal. Let's have a little look. Is that?
There might be one more.
Oh no. Back to. By the way, I must admit, if I was to pick any of these three,
I'm all over this. I'm all over this burger with the halloumi fries.
Peri peri chicken burger with halloumi fries. I mean, that's just nobody's saying no to that. So that's just an example right there of a bunch of different recipes that they have that you can choose from. They're three of our probably biggest favorites. So take a look for yourselves. I'm sure there's going to be something that suits you.
So if it sounds like something you're interested in, and
which you should be,
and you want to give HelloFresh a go, you can scan the QR code that's on screen or check out the link in the description. And don't forget to use our show code, which is the fellas 60.
And what that's going to get you, and this is pretty heavy, so enjoy it, is 60% off plus 25% off for the next 2 months. Now, this is an exclusive offer and it's only available for a limited amount of time. T's and C's do apply, but trust me, it's worth it. The code, make sure you use it because, like I said, that discount,
give it a go.
that discount's elite. Once again, big thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring this episode. Yo, family. Can you say it better than me?
Nah, probably not.
Go on.
Yo, family.
Now Proddy can do it the best.
Go on, Prod. Nah, who's it? Stanley.
Stanley can do it the best.
Your family.
Yeah, that's decent.
Nah, it's all right. Well,
Yeah, I got a girl's voice, so
yo,
I can't really do it.
Stanley.
Stanley.
Yo,
Now,
Stanley.
you know what? In Ireland, I couldn't do that yoing thing to the music.
The drunk. I can't do it now because my voice is
Shout
gone.
out to AB though, tapping him up for potential prod replacement.
Yeah. To be fair, we're always on the
wouldn't even
lookout
be
for a
mad at
prod
that,
replacement. What? Him just sat
Just
there.
replacing me.
Nah, but the problem is, like, how are we going to set up the cams? Like, there's a bit more to your job than just a pretty face, you know?
Yeah. well
Anyway,
said.
speaking of pretty faces and massive cocks, it's important that we introduce our next guest. It is none other than Vikkstar! I always do think, like, should we get rid of the intro where the guest is just stood up there listening to us?
I like watching him fiddle with the fingers and shit.
I was hearing what I went in the lift.
If you could give Chip a word of advice on how to be a good fiance or anything to expect, like, what was life better before or after marriage?
It didn't change a dramatic amount for me, and that's what you should be looking for. That's my advice.
Okay.
Put yourself in a position where, you know, it's just like a nice continuation.
Yeah.
Because
It's just a formality, in my opinion.
no, it's not though. Because let me tell you why it's not,
Why?
Chip. And this only applies to you and not Vic or me.
Okay.
Because your girlfriend, fiance, has repeatedly said on many occasions she refuses to do wife activities on girlfriend prices.
She's changed.
She's changed.
She is now doing ironing on top of all the other stuff she does.
Really? So was that the one thing she said?
That was the only thing she wasn't doing. She was like, I'm not doing ironing until we get married. And I was like, come on, now what about fiance? Like, it's blurred lines, but should we just fucking sack it?
Chip's
Like,
staring at the ironing board like,
So-
come on,
Yeah.
Please move.
No, obviously there's a condition. So what I've got is she offered 5 t-shirts a week. I said, can I get 3 t-shirts and 1 hoodie?
That's a good negotiation.
Yeah, and then obviously just chucked in a pair of pants as well.
Yeah, just as a little freebie.
Just done a
Iron
little-
pants?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah.
I've got to get the
That's serious.
boxers.
That's next level.
No.
Oh, you're talking trousers.
sorry.
Why are you saying
I was going to
pants?
say, I was
Sorry,
like,
I
you
don't know why I
need
do
the
that.
underwear iron.
I've always done that.
You always do
crazy.
say
I
that.
don't know. Just
Well, it's
American, innit, pants?
yeah. You've just been in Yosemite, so maybe
That's
it's rubbed
true,
off.
man. I've been in on my truck.
How long were you there for?
3 weeks. Not your
So there you go. Yeah, so you got stuck into the culture.
Yeah, I feel like
Vic's always halfway in that, Canadian bag.
I like the Commonwealth. We got Canada, we got Australia. I got a lot of friends in Canada, a lot of friends in Australia, friends in Barbados, all the English,
Barbados.
all of the
sounds so
Queen's
rich.
favourite gaffs.
Probably from Barbados.
Yeah, he's Barbadian.
Bayesian.
Asian even.
I'm not.
Asian.
He keeps lying. I'm from Bermuda.
Oh, fuck. I actually
So would that
genuinely
be
thought.
Bermudan?
Bermudian. Yeah.
Bermudian.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
He's actually trying to join their triathlon team for the next Olympics. He reckons he could do it.
Interesting.
And
Got
then
a chance, man.
He's not got a chance. He actually got cooked on TikTok for even proposing the idea.
Really?
I think I could get in on some sport in some capacity, not triathlon though.
road balls.
Road balls. Yeah, we just
Shout.
got back from Ireland. That's
look-
another place that you frequent.
Here and there, yeah. I've got some friends that were there, but then they moved to Dubai.
Oh, of
They're
course.
living good now.
Yeah,
They're living
yeah.
good. But no, whenever they're back, we were there for St. Patrick's Day this year.
How did you find that? What did you think to Ireland?
So yeah, it's class. It's good.
Yeah.
And you know what? Like, alcohol gets a bad rap, but I love drinking culture. It's just the idea of it. St. Patrick's Day, we wake up, we go to breakfast at 10 o'clock, we start drinking.
Yeah.
We get to 6 p.m. We've been to 4 different bars.
Yeah.
We're in McDonald's. Everyone's still drinking. Someone's thrown up on the table in front of them.
Dessert.
Someone's getting dragged out of the toilets. And you're like, you know what? This is what life's about.
That is-
It's 6 p.m.
And you know what? I feel like
good day, that.
to have one day like that,
One
Yeah.
where
day,
you just
which is
accept.
the rules
Yeah.
don't exist.
Exactly. One day a week.
Yeah.
You'll be sound.
And I was like, why don't the English have that? I think it's because we can't be trusted with a national day of drinking.
That's so true.
Do we not
actually.
have one? Do we
No,
not
it's
have
St.
one?
George's,
really?
but no one goes out. It's not like,
No.
St. George's, let's go out.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe
actually.
we have the Euros and you saw what happened.
Yeah, that's our one.
That's our
We need-
national month.
Yeah, every 2 years we need a year off.
But we're not even gonna get it.
Crazy.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, but I'm sure as you guys discovered, they're a fun group of people. They love a drink. They love a laugh.
Mate, the live music in the bars is just sick, and everybody there was so nice.
Yeah, everyone's nice.
Like everyone was a good vibe. Came up to us, said hello. A
smile
lot
on
of
the face.
fans over there.
Yes, a lot.
A lot of fans.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a different kind of environment. We did our race across Ireland and it was like very intense, but I think it's also because they don't expect us to be there. And it's like you guys went to Galway as well.
Yeah.
We were there and people were losing their minds over us being there because they're like, you shouldn't even know this place exists. Why are you here?
Yeah.
Good little spot that though.
Galway was the #1 spot for fans for us. Like,
Yeah.
and then we
Yeah,
went
it's
out
a
on the
big
result
place.
night,
Feral.
the results night, and you got absolutely mobbed, you two.
Yeah, that was a stinker on our part. We should have thought about that. But right, Galway. Did you spend much time in Galway?
And now an hour. And that-
Oh,
Yeah.
mate,
Great
you
place.
How long were you
gotta
there?
go back. We spent 2 nights there. We were supposed to
Really?
spend one, but we loved it so much.
and I'm
We
sure
stayed
after
another.
the first night, everyone in the town knows you're there.
Yeah,
We went and did a little day drinking number.
yeah.
That's the
Went
way.
day drinking. Oh,
I
mate,
guess
it
this
was
weather
so
was
good.
nice as well. Is it like here? Was it like
No,
it is here?
It was
No.
awful.
Oh, really?
The worst
Oh,
weather
no.
I've ever.
no,
No, it was
how?
just dog shit the entire time, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah.
bad.
And it
Like,
was-
I don't think we had one sunny day.
Nah,
the
maybe
day we
the last
left
day.
was the best day.
17 degrees here is so much warmer than 17 degrees there.
The wind.
Yeah.
Windy.
Yeah, the wind coming off the Atlantic.
Oh, that's a shame because I feel like that would have really leveled it up for you guys. If it
For
was like
sure.
the weather it's been here this week, it's been so nice.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you guys had a great week here. That sounds lovely. I'm glad we were in the fucking freezing, windy, raining, miserable Ireland, but the people kept our vibes up, so that was
Yeah.
good. So yeah, we just got back from Ireland, which is nice. Where are you off to next? I feel like you haven't even been in this country. They're gonna start.
Touchdown, spin it round, go again. I'm off tomorrow.
Fuck
Where?
off. Are you actually?
Yeah.
Where are you
I'm
going?
off to Malta.
Oh,
Oh.
Playing a show there on Friday night.
Nice.
that's where you got married.
It is, and the show is on the 1 year anniversary of the wedding.
That
So
is
it's like
sick.
a perfect excuse to go back, actually go and enjoy Malta. Because every time we went before the wedding, it was like, oh my gosh, we have to make sure everything's in order, and we're looking at stuff. We're busy. We're not like chilling out, enjoying Malta. And then the wedding was a busy time again to be there for us. So we're actually looking forward to going and back and actually chilling out, exploring, enjoying the place. But also, it's a nice like excuse to go back.
What is it? A festival that you're playing at?
It's an outdoor club called Gian Pula Main Room. It looks pretty cool. You can pull up a
Yeah.
picture. It looks like
Pull
a bit
it
of
up,
a.
Prod.
You know
bit
what?
of a
This is
vibe.
this is definitely the one.
Like Pula. Gian Pula.
Say it again.
Gian Pula. GIANPULA.
Got you.
Yeah, and it looks like a proper spot. It's like their summer closing party. And I'm
Sick.
jumping on the
You're
ones
jumping
and
on
twos.
it. You know what? This is the one thing that I
Quite
do think. Oh wow, that does look fucking sick.
Yeah,
I
actually.
think I met a guy in America who showed me a picture of this.
Apparently, it's the spot. It's the spot in Malta. So
Yeah.
That does look good though.
yeah,
That looks sick. So wait, are you? Where do you rank in the lineup on this?
I'm the headline.
You're the headline. Fucking
for
hell.
for this night.
See, stuff like this is the part where I get a little bit jealous of this because you just get to travel. You get
Yeah,
to
it's
call
nice
it.
to have a reason
Yeah.
to travel. Yeah, it's nice to go somewhere and like not only do I get to enjoy and experience this place, but also I feel like when I've been traveling, doing shows and like supporting on shows, you actually meet a lot of people from the place, That's one of my favorite bits. It's like you see kind of the behind the scenes of the show, the people working there, the people that live there. I think it gives you a really different experience where sometimes you go on holiday somewhere really nice and you kind of sit in your hotel for a few days and you're like, I feel like I haven't been to the place. I've just been somewhere nice.
To a nice hotel in the place.
So
that's a fair point.
There we go.
So is there anyone else playing on the night that you are as well?
There's some good local DJs who are.
That's so sick. I have to ask with and I wanted to talk about a lot of the DJ stuff anyways. What has been like the best show or best experience that you've had? Because you've been to a few festivals now, certainly a few shows.
That's a tough call. Probably the first festival moment was in Norway with Alan Walker just about a month and a half ago. And we did played back to back during his set.
That's crazy.
And that crowd was like mental. Again, I'm telling you, Norway's, they're getting on it. You're seeing like every drop, there's a different mosh pit. There's like people going into the middle of the mosh pits, getting thrown in the air and doing backflips. And the set was at like 7 p.m. Oh no, actually the set was I think 9 p.m. and that was closing, I think at 9 p.m.
Jeez.
But like from 7 p.m. people can't walk and the energy's just absurd. So yeah, that was probably like the sickest experience because like clubs are like one thing and like even like doing like I've done like tour shows, but then like festival in Norway is like another level in the summer. So
what are the after parties to these things like?
That's a good question. There weren't any. A lot of them don't have after parties. Actually, a lot of the DJs I'm friends with are surprisingly responsible, and they're like, "Right, I'm off to bed."
Fairs.
And to be fair, when you're doing that many shows, I feel like,
and a lot of them also fly to the next show the night of the show.
Oh,
so I don't know if you saw the post I did, but like I saw my flight home got cancelled from the Norwegian festival. There was no way home until the evening of the next day. And then Steve Aoki turned up and he was like, I'm playing 2 shows tonight. Do you want to come to Spain for the next show? So I jumped on his private jet, flew to Malaga, and he played a festival in Norway at like 6 p.m, got on the plane, flew to Spain, landed at midnight, and then played another festival at 4 a.m. Built different.
Oh, wait, so 6 p.m. Oh my God. So within like
Genuinely
7-8 hours he's
like
played
headlining 2 festivals in 2 different countries in Europe in the same night. And then I was like, this is ridiculous. And he was like, yeah, sometimes we do 3 because if you do one early in Europe, then another late in Europe, then you fly to the East Coast, you land at a similar time that you take off if you're on a jet, you can play another show. So I mean, theoretically, you could do 4 festivals in the same night if you just kept flying west.
Oh my God! So I mean, that's how these guys really print their money, though, right? Because obviously, like the economics of it all is like, okay, you get a few big tunes, like that always helps. That keeps the bank account ticking over. But the money's in the shows, right?
Live,
and because these guys can literally do so many,
as they can
is it a year-round thing? Or is it summer mainly?
Because different countries have different seasons, different holidays. They can do it, like if they wanted to, they do it round the clock. And also summer's different. Summer in Australia is a different time to summer in Europe. So
there's always a summer for these guys.
And they're always in the sunshine.
And I guess obviously they're not singing for the most part as well. So as long as they can keep that body ticking, like playing them buttons, they're good. They ain't got to worry about voice fucking giving up halfway through the tour or anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. Yeah. Although one thing I have experienced as well with a lot of shows is it can actually be physically exhausting, the heat and the humidity.
Oh, the heat.
Outdoor shows. I did the Southeast Asia tour with Alan Walker and we did Indonesia, which was outdoors. And it's like even in the evening, it's like 33 degrees with humidity. And
you still are somewhat performing on stage instead of like jumping around. Like you're still active on stage.
Yeah,
right?
100%. And it is just warm.
What are the Asian crowds like compared to the Europeans? Because I've never been to a festival or any sort of show in Asia before, and I have a vision of what in my head it's a lot more like calm and respectful, just because of the way their culture is.
Depends
but what are they
where
like?
You go actually. Okay. So it was interesting. In Indonesia, I was caught massively off guard because they don't really have a big drinking culture. It's quite a heavily Muslim country.
I was going to say, it must just be cocaine then, but I guess not.
I told you about, I said this on Sidecast. When we landed from the plane, it said anyone caught entering this country with illegal substances will be subject to execution.
Whoa.
That's what I woke up to.
Chivin just not taking the risk.
That was a serious wake-up call. I'm like, I never have had illegal substances. Let me check my pocket and my bag.
Nah, because imagine, let's say the other day you were at Reading Festival and something was
you
in your
leave
back
some-
pocket.
You're fucked.
You
Happens all the time to other people.
People did correct
Not
in
to
the
me.
comment section. They said, "Oh, if you're a traveler and it's not intent to supply, you'll be able to bribe your way out of it." But hey, look, I'm not
not
getting
Who
taking
wants
that.
to?
I
You
am
don't even
not
want to
taking-
be in that spot, Brad.
Yeah, don't.
Hey, look, I got 100 quid here. Don't chop my head off.
Please don't jump.
Please, mate. Please.
Can we find a middle ground? What's halfway there?
Fucking take a finger.
Yeah, so they were actually, it was a very different kind of experience. And when I was playing, it's my first time playing in front of a crowd that big and also supporting someone else.
How
in
big
that
was the
way.
crowd?
I think it was like 6,000 or 7,000 people in Indonesia. And at some points I was like, oh no, they hate me. They hate me
because you can't
it's
really
not-
tell.
But I think also alcohol's that it changes people's perception. You become less aware of what other people think of you. I think you do let go a bit more again. Have I come on this podcast to push alcohol? I hope not.
Yeah,
I'm like the opposite of every other podcast. We don't really, drinking's just, so last year, like we're all healthy now. You don't need it to have fun. But if we do,
But unless you're at a Vikkstar show, then you need to
get on
fucking
it, have a
drown in
bed.
it.
No, but if you dive into the psychology, it's like, yeah, people aren't thinking about how they appear to other people. So it was much more of a kind of like listening and like singing along and kind of like bobbing to the music. And actually, I was relieved when I saw them watching Alan set after me, and they've come to an Alan Walker show and they're showing the same. And you can see that they're still like smiling and singing along, but it's a different level of movement. And if you look back, you're like, hang on, what's going on? So that was like one side of the coin. And then there was a festival in South Korea. And that crowd was one of the most mental crowds I've ever seen. Like, they're like rocking the railings, like going. But again, South Korea has a big drinking
And party
They
culture.
get
healthy
smashed.
party.
You went there, didn't
culture.
you?
I did.
You
and
said
they-
it was class.
They
On your
love it.
ones, right?
Yeah, I went on
Respect
my
it.
own. It was fucking
On the sesh.
Yeah, I just go out and just try and meet people on the night out and be like, "Yo, let's go out, man."
And people were well up for it.
Every time I went out, I'd end up with a different group, and they'd stay with me till like 4 in the
Were they
morning.
friendly, or was it just the way
yeah.
that you have the gift of the gab?
I think they're friendly. I don't know. It could be both, but I'm sure they're friendly people.
It's very
Yeah.
approachable.
He
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
He is
yeah.
a very approachable person.
I love that for you, though.
You just got to go there, sit at the bar, pretend you're like a lonely drinker, and then someone will come up to you, and then bang. That's it. It's normally a bloke as well.
That is one thing you do see in Asia. You'll walk past a bar and you'll see someone like passed out at the bar.
Yeah.
And that's seen as actually, it's like a different culture thing. It's like, hey, you worked really hard.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
So
you,
it's fine.
yeah.
You've had a drink and you've fallen asleep. But it's also like
Bit fucked.
anywhere out in the West, someone would check on that person.
Yeah.
Now they're just carrying on drinking. There's someone like,
They'd be like, nah, he's a
He was
boss,
hustling
man.
today. Let him be.
Yeah. That's it's so interesting how the two different
Yeah, so
other
you see,
cultures are
yeah, and then Singapore was kind of in the middle. Like
Okay.
they were serving alcohol. It was in an expo center. It was like a different room, but kind of worked. Yeah.
So you were telling me that Alan Walker in particular, and probably yourself now that you've been out there quite a bit, has a really big fan base over in Asia to the point where you actually don't even realize it. Like he's a big enough name here,
Yeah.
but unless you're actually in Asia, he's like a superstar there.
Massively, yeah, huge following. I think it's like the melodies.
Right.
It's like people
just got
love his
that
music
Asian
for those good.
Twang.
What the melodies have an Asian?
Yeah,
I don't think they do. I think they have a universal.
Okay.
Universal. Whereas like if it's like a singer, I feel like people connect with the lyrics a lot. Whereas I think he has, quite easy to understand lyrics and really catchy melodies. So people,
They gravitate
it's done
towards
really
that.
well out there. Yeah, and I think his team have done a great job of like working with the right people out there, doing good shows out there.
Yeah.
So I think the whole of electronic music is way bigger. It blows my mind because like EDM is huge in Asia, it's huge in North America. Like we go to Vegas and everything is EDM, and then in the UK it's all the subgenres.
Yeah.
It's not that
House.
Yeah, it's the house,
Techno.
the tech house, the drum and bass, the techno,
Yeah.
but the actual like the kind of call it commercial EDM. Just doesn't exist.
Have you heard of a? Okay, so I went to Mykonos. I actually texted you when I was in Mykonos because I was thinking, nah, you got to be one of them DJs that comes to like here. You know, you do like Saint-Tropez, like all the
they're
rich,
cool. They're so cool.
Yeah.
I watch these DJs. I'm like, you're so cool.
Like Adam Port. That sort of guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm watching. I'm thinking, nah, I need to text Vikk
I
here,
know.
and I did. But there was one band, not band, sorry, DJ group.
Yeah.
Is there a word for a DJ group?
Duo, trio.
Trio? Yeah, we could
Sounds
go
like
with
Fortnite.
that. Yeah. How are we queuing
What
up?
do you call Swedish House Mafia? Like they're
They're a group.
Trio.
Yeah.
They're a trio, right?
Yeah, fine. Anyways, this DJ, kind of music.
He's killing.
Is that one guy or is it? Because every time I see him
one- I
DJing,
believe it.
there's a couple of them there.
Who? What's this?
I think it's a couple
What
of
are
them.
they
I thought it was one guy, but hey, I'm not in that
space.
Sub.
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I was just
I know
thinking.
the
Like
name.
these guys or that person is blowing
I see all
up.
these videos like Ibiza house, like you're so cool.
Yeah.
But I and even when I was at like I saw Fisher at Veld in Toronto when I was there like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, this music is so damn cool.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I could start playing it, but it's not what I love.
Yes.
And I'm trying to really just stick to what I love because I'm doing this because I enjoy it, not if I wanted to become the highest paid YouTuber DJ,
Yeah.
I'm sure like I would change my style 3 times over, but I'm trying to, and also I want to play stuff that I know about and stuff that I enjoy.
Yeah.
So it's like, but yeah, you're right. It's so cool. But also I don't think I could be that cool. These guys, they barely move.
It's an aura, bro. It's a
They have
crazy
so much,
aura.
or they like barely move.
I've
They've got
not-
like the
I've not seen
shades
these
on.
guys. I
And
need
it's
to
just
see
like,
them.
I'm just like, I'm not, that's not me. Like,
Can
I
you
wanna-
type in a picture
Type
just
one
so
in, I
Chip
just
can
wanna
see him?
see.
Kinda.
Wanna see what you guys
type in
talking about.
Kine.
Yeah.
K-I-E.
German spelling.
K-I-E-N-E.
Exactly how the Germans would spell it.
Yeah, there
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if you go to images,
You
need to-
group, yeah.
yeah, so
I've seen. Yeah.
You know,
Oh, it's a
yeah.
group of
So the guy in the
very
middle
cool-
always wears that scarf over the head, and it's become like a thing now.
I noticed Medusa, one of the guys from Medusa. I met him, and he's always
Adam
wearing a
Port's in
scarf
that.
around his head.
Yeah.
I'm like, that seems really difficult, but it's just like a unique look.
Yeah, it is, and it's popping.
Oh, is
off
it one
right
guy?
now.
This is the guy in it, Adam Port. The one I
Okay,
was
so it
saying
is a
about.
group then. Yeah,
He did a show in Finsbury Park the other week. It looked unbelievable.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of very, very cool dance music right now. But honestly, I'm not trying to do cool music. I'm
yeah.
like, I can't hide my emotions when I'm having fun. Like you guys came to my show in Ministry, like
Yeah.
I've got a big smile on my face.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
giving
loving
away,
it,
jumping
hands up,
around.
all that shit.
But that's what I want to stick to doing, and it's difficult to do because music, EDM is so trendy. It's like everyone, like someone makes something that's seen as cool, and everyone is making that for the next 4 or 5 months, and like.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go the opposite way, which isn't theoretically smart, but it's the way I enjoy doing it. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of fumbling my way through, just seeing what happens. No
I
real
like that.
It's better to do it that way. To be fair,
Yeah.
always do
Yeah.
what you enjoy.
Yeah, totally. And then I asked you about your sort of like favorite gig that you've done. Now, obviously, when you were starting out, my favorite one, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the debut.
No. It wasn't the debut. My
Okay.
favorite one, and I don't know if either of you boys has seen a clip from this, yeah, but it went viral on TikTok, semi-viral on TikTok. Is the Boo
bass.
when
That
you
was-
came
that
out
was
for
fun.
Boo? So Boo's drum and bass artist. Do you know
but
this one?
I do know this one.
Yeah.
I remember.
Can you get the video?
I
Type
think
in
I
Vikkstar
messaged
on my
Boo.
TikTok.
I think
I think.
after that, I messaged you a drum and bass tune. Like,
Well, it's
on-
funny
I
because
was
it was
like-
a meme coming to
Yeah.
life. 'Cause
BOU.
Everyone had been
There you
taking
go.
my other sets.
Yes.
Where I'm playing like 128 BPM.
I
and
remember this going on
editing
TikTok.
Filthy drum and bass edits over it. So I think that was like why he like pulled me in for it.
Yeah, everyone was doing
Yeah.
like a bit of a meme thing. Yeah, you're right, putting that stuff. And look, by the way, that set is so cool. An old Nokia phone,
Because it's got the Nokia Rhythm remix as well.
mate.
that is sick.
And then,
was
so
gas.
when you're in here, and I'm telling you, the tunes that you were spinning here were so
I still have
good.
them all on my USB, and I'm like, I can't. I'm gonna make people upset, like, because you have to be there to listen to that.
Yeah.
To play that.
You also, you got to be
Yeah.
like signed up for a drum and bass night to
Yeah, yeah.
enjoy it. It's not one of
Yeah, if you
those.
put that on at one of your normal shows, people
Genuinely,
be
I
pissed.
was looking at some of it for Malta, and like, I even got close to that, and I was like,
No.
it's not.
It was epic,
not-
though.
Not gonna run.
Yeah, well, it could run, but it's like.
It won't be the right vibe.
Yeah, I don't. It'd be, and the only way you'd find out is by playing it.
Yeah.
And if you've
So
played
you're taking
it,
a massive risk.
You're
Could just
in
be
there.
one of them ones where everyone's looking at
Is
you.
this
like,
night that you're
fuck.
doing an EDM night?
yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, effectively. Well, I should.
He's going to make it an EDM night. Like,
I mean, every time I played at Ministry with you guys, it's been like student hip hop nights, and
Yeah.
I'll come in and
just spin EDM.
just play what I like to play, and it's so far so good.
been
I'm
going
yet
good.
to have. I think every.
Have you had a stinker?
No, I think every DJ is due a disaster, and it will happen eventually. But
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
I will be there no matter what.
Yeah?
I will be the number one hater in the crowd, booing the loudest.
I'll be
It's
clapping.
scary as well because now with like social media, people would rather watch a clip of people not enjoying your music than
Yeah.
a clip of people enjoying your music. So even if I drop one or two songs that people aren't really vibing with because I'm just trying to read the room and style it out, that could go up and then all the comments are like, nah.
Nah, this
like,
stinks.
like an example.
Like, who's going to a Vikkstar show, bro?
No,
and it's like, no.
I had one. So when I was supporting Alan Walker, I've got I remixed one of my tracks with the a cappella for Don't You Worry Child.
Yeah.
Worked really well. I'm like, this is sick, something I've made. I can put the vocal for Don't You Worry Child, which I had to spend weeks trying to track down the actual vocal track because no one has it. And got it, put it together. I'm like, okay, this is great. And I'm like, this is such a classic tune. For the second drop, I'm just going to play the original because it's so good. It's timeless. Like everyone in Asia is going to know it. It's not my show as well. I'm like playing for a crowd that have come to see someone else.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play it, played it. It went off. It was a great moment. Like the team did the lighting really well. Like they blacked out all the lighting, the guitars playing. It's great. So it got clipped and put on TikTok, and all the comments are like, wow, bro just does a Spotify set. I could have turned on my Spotify if I wanted to hear this. And like I played 36 songs in this set, and 1 minute of it is an original record that I want to play because it's a good original record.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, it's got like 1 million views on TikTok. Wow, why would you turn up to watch him play something you can hear on Spotify?
That's fucking
And it's
class.
just like that's the way it goes. Like,
Yeah, you just
have to
gotta accept it,
roll with the punches, have fun.
Yeah.
And
But
so-
it's hard because I have like the worst imposter syndrome doing it because I really
course.
enjoy it, but just the way everything gets consumed and spun online, it's like you have to like stay away from it sometimes.
Do you ever
Yeah.
think you'll get over that imposter syndrome, or is there a certain thing that might happen that
fresh-
will help you get over that?
I think just with time, like we probably all felt it when we started YouTubing, started podcasting, anything. When you're doing something new, and you do have to learn. And I think it's for anyone that transitions, it's even more difficult to learn because you're hyper-analyzed by millions of people. Most people, when they start like mixing, they can do it for, in a small room of people who aren't going to try and attack them if it goes wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whereas like every time I play it, it's like over 1,000 people. And all it takes is 10 people in that crowd really not to like me, and they'll put it up online, and then you just have to kind of move past it.
Yeah.
It's a weird dynamic. Everything's like merging.
I want to ask about DJs getting paid, because one of the biggest things, I think it comes out every single year, is I forget the publication to do it, but it's a DJ one, and they always do like top 10 highest earning DJs.
Yeah.
And obviously you're somebody that is a lot closer to any of these guys in the top 10. How much money are the top DJs actually earning on a per show basis? Because, like you said, if these guys can knock out 3 in a day, obviously that's an extreme example, but they can do 1 a day for the entire summer.
Yep.
Are we talking about genuinely sort of like 150 grand a show, or is it usually about like 20 to 50?
It varies.
Because I swear there was one number going around, sorry, quickly, that Calvin Harris was earning like $1 million a show.
I'm sure there are like certain shows where top DJs will get like close to close to $1 million. That I would say is super rare, and it has to be like, and it fluctuates, right? There'll be like, you release back-to-back #1 hits in a certain country, and then in that country, the promoters are gonna say, tell me the amount you want.
Yeah.
And then there'll be other festivals where, it's like they're not as big in that territory, and they'll say, look, we're offering you way less, but it's a chance to get in front of this audience. And so it varies massively. Like anything from like 50k up to like 500k for top DJs they can earn. And then like sometimes they'll even do sections of like touring where they lose money. But it's about getting in front of that audience. They're like, look, we can go and do all these shows in America. We're going to break even or lose money. But it's about being in front of these people in this country, showing, hey, I can sell tickets here. So then when next year comes around, you can hopefully start charging crazy prices. But the economy of it is a bit, so it's all over the place. It's a bit mad.
And because we also spoke about you releasing your own songs, and that has gone well. And one of the things that you had said is like you kind of only need 2 or 3 songs to get to a certain level, to the point where they're just played frequently throughout time, and you're not set for life, because that sounds a bit extreme, but like it is just an incredible bit of residual income that comes in. Is that still the case now that you've sort of been through the process?
I would say so, but I think it's harder now. I think big songs drop off much quicker because there's just so much more competition. Like the culture moves so fast. Like what is trendy in music, it would have been like, oh, this sound is great for a year, everyone loves it. But now it's like 2 months and then, oh, we're finished with that. This sound is the one you need to go for.
That's so true, actually. I didn't think about that.
Everything's moving faster, and it's like also social media does it. It's like the labels used to be able to steer, and the labels and the radios could steer and say, no, we like these artists making this sound. This is doing well for us. It's keeping our listeners up. Let's keep this going for a year. But now it's TikTok. You see, people can blow up out of nowhere with a completely new sound.
FYP controls kind of what's going on a little bit.
But then it's like the labels, they're getting smart to that now, so they know how to play those games as well.
How would they?
Fair enough.
They're building entire teams for TikTok, and you see it go well, where people like do stuff and you wouldn't even know there's a team behind it. It looks like someone having fun doing a trend or something, and it goes viral. But actually, there's been strings pulled in the back. But then at the same time, you see it where it's blatantly obvious, where it looks like some artist. Looks like there's a gun behind the camera and they're in the studio, like
it's just not natural
a
in front of
or a
us.
meme, and you can tell they don't want to be there.
Do you want to know what the worst thing is? And you artists, I'm fucking onto you, and I've had enough of this shit. Yeah, let me tell you this. I'm looking right in your artist fucking rat eyes. Yeah, stop doing that TikTok that says, my label wouldn't let me release this unless this gets 50,000 likes.
I love it when people pretend to that shit leaks. It cracks me up.
Yeah. It's all fake as fuck. And to anybody in the comments going like, oh my God, guys, we need to get this to 50k likes so he can release this. Fuck you. Because you're thick as pig shit, right? And you should have figured out that this whole thing's a scam.
Damn it, my next one I was waiting.
It's in the drafts, bro.
No, you know what you need to do is just duet that clip there that's going to get put up, and you need to just be like, guys, please, I need 50k likes.
Is it true that there's like a bit of an anti-opinion on Fred Again by like traditional DJs?
I wouldn't know. There's a lot of smaller DJs who just attack anyone that's doing well. It's like anything, right? If you get good at anything, people will hate you. If you're a good footballer, if you're a good singer, if you're a good DJ, there's so many people that feel they're more deserving of that position. So the only thing they'll do in that situation is attack you for whatever you do. It's like Mr. Beast. You become the biggest YouTuber. You become Ronaldo. You become Fred Again. You become Taylor Swift. It's just, I think it's a byproduct of success. Yeah, I think.
And I feel like with DJing, it's maybe a little bit more amplified because it's quite difficult. I'm sure for like people like you and in the space, it's probably a little bit easier, but for fans and people removed from it that aren't actually DJing, it's hard to tell what talent looks like.
Yeah,
we hear a good song, but we can't see it. And there's so many out there that, we always hear, oh, Paris Hilton is DJ. And you're like, oh, okay, well then surely it's not that difficult, but it is genuinely difficult to be a very good DJ.
Yeah.
It's a lot more subjective as well. Like some people just won't like, you could be the best musician, but some people just ain't going to like that sound. It's not like football where like, if you're the best, everyone kind of knows it.
Like low key, Beethoven, it stinks. Because when has anybody
he
put him
early,
on the...
man? He just got in early. That's it.
Yeah, he's like me. We were just first to the
punch. He was definitely not ahead of his time.
Like nobody's ever asked to whack Beethoven on the aux. Like not once has anyone said spin that Beethoven
the culture
symphony,
has shifted, brother. Gone beyond that.
Yeah, look, I'm just putting it out there. I just think it's time that we like. For me, Beethoven is like Pele.
Fuck.
Like, can I even be honest?
That's a crazy
Can I even be
shout.
honest? Is there any video footage of Beethoven cooking up these tunes? It might have not even been him.
That's true, man.
But where is he? Where is it? Has anybody met him before?
Wait, was Beethoven the one who had to put a thing in his ear to hear?
Is that true?
That's my granddad.
Nah, genuinely. Was it Mozart?
The hearing aid.
It might have been. Was it Mozart?
Beethoven.
It was one of the two. One of the two had
Fucking
dodgy
Mozart,
hearing.
don't get me started on
But
that
do you know
guy
what's the
either.
funny thing, right? You could have dodgy hearing, and that could actually make your stuff slap.
Yeah.
You're hearing it different.
Stevie Wonder, man. How he did that whilst blind.
Like, that's how did he make tunes
How
while
did his
blind?
voice sound that good, though?
When he was blind?
Whilst he
That's
was being
crazy.
blind.
Say that has anything to do with it. Do you need eyes to get a good voice?
You do.
No, but don't you think
Thanks
it's
for
crazy?
You've got to see. You've got to
Stevie
see
Wonder-
the.
Yeah, man. You got to read the musical notes.
Read the.
Good
the
question.
text.
How was bro writing lyrics?
Did he have?
It's the shittest banner of all time.
That's not better. Serious question. Was he writing them in dots, like Braille? So was he blind from the get-go?
Yeah, I think you're born blind.
Fair enough.
They
Fair
do
enough.
say that sometimes that if you lose one sense, all your other senses become more powerful
Yeah.
to compensate. So maybe he.
Well, have you not seen what's that
Overclocked.
Marvel thing?
Oh, he wasn't born blind.
But a daredevil
Daredevil.
But even if you lose, they say if you lose a sense, all your others.
was born
They got the
premature.
juice.
This had to be incubated.
They have to- Well,
yeah,
hard.
they heightened. Yeah, of course, because like survival instincts, you better have some good fucking hearing. Otherwise, yeah, you're cut.
But he went blind as a baby.
Yeah,
so-
looks like
okay.
it.
Okay, so
Going blind is ass.
that's crazy. Overlow hotels. Thank you.
His
for
real
that.
name is Steve Land.
Huh?
Steve Land. I've never heard that before.
Real name is Steve Land.
You know any Steve Lands?
Fucking hell, they had a shocker
Land.
with that. Like Hardaway Judkins, Steve Land. How did you get to Steve Land?
Yeah,
When I see Hardaway, I'm just thinking of playing craps in Vegas.
Hardways. Oh yeah,
Hardways.
Vic was there for the generational craps experience. You know the one that I've spoken about 6 times.
I want to
Yeah.
go to a casino with you, Chip. I don't think I've ever been to a casino with
Have
you.
we not?
Chip's
Surely we
so
have.
fucking tight, man. You don't want to.
Surely we
He
have.
puts down like £1.
Oh no!
Just- he's
you have to
waffled.
be invested.
He's
to-
waffled for the.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I just say, I've
But I
just
don't gamble.
seen something on our set that's pissed me off, man. Look behind you.
Oh, you're
fuck
fucking
off.
kidding me.
Lewis Bowden.
Oh, let me get that down now.
Yeah, that has to
That's
come
pissed
down
me off,
now.
that has. What little scumbag. He's trying to
what
take
is
the
the
spotlight.
picture?
Nah, this is a producer here at the Fellas. You don't need to worry about him. There we
That guy. Oh, and the blue
go.
tack.
Awful. You want the blue tack as well?
Yeah, because
Sorry about this, Vic. This isn't very professional of us, but there's a level of hatred towards this.
Yeah.
What did we call him earlier?
We can't say it on the
Yeah,
pod.
we can't actually.
Where is he now? What have you done with him?
He
him
no
face
longer
down.
works at the Fellas after that, so everything's okay. Look, I want to talk about the obviously with the amount of shows that happen. You and you mentioned there being absolutely knackered. You recently said actually on a Sidemen video, I think it was a Sidemen video or like a Sidemen Sunday. Yes, it was the one where you're traveling to Dubai and you had to stop because you were there like, my Crohn's disease is just kicking my ass. And so I wanted to actually talk about this because I actually think this is a lot more popular. That makes it sound like a good
Prevalent?
thing. Prevalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, than people realize. And there's actually a number of YouTubers that have Crohn's disease. So can you talk a little bit about what it is and how the hell you manage it? Because from what I've heard, it sounds ass.
Yeah, it's not great. It's an autoimmune condition where basically your immune system recognizes some cells in your gut as like, that's not us.
Yeah.
That's not part of the team.
Yeah.
Kill those, get rid of them, and it just causes like inflammation in your gut that can get worse and better. It kind of also, it's like the problem with it is they don't really know a lot about it. I think anything to do with your gut, they're still learning so much. Like, is it the microbiome of your gut? Is it the food you're eating? Is it the stuff in your food that we can't track? I think like there's 1,000,001 people online like trying to give information like, oh, do this, do that, do the other, try this diet, try that. So I think, yeah, kind of, and I like never formally got diagnosed because there's a group of like gut conditions that it can be put into. And it's kind of like, that made it really frustrating because like it kind of, and it got progressively got worse. And I went through the NHS and it took a long time to kind of work out what is the right answer, what isn't the right answer, trying different kind of medications, on some like autoimmune medication now, which for now, touch wood,
Yes.
is helping with this situation.
Nice.
It's frustrating because it's a lifelong condition. It's not something that you're like, oh, do this for 1 year, you're fine. It's kind of like, okay, you've got this now.
You have to learn to live with it.
Until we get way smarter. I mean, hey, I'm banking on AI.
Yeah, come on,
Like, if anyone
ChatGPT.
can-
Have you typed it into ChatGPT? See if they
what do I
can
do?
solve it for
what
you,
do you
bro.
want? Fix this one.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the next kind of series of years, potentially they'll find a way to kind of understand it more. But I've got something that works somewhat. But it can be tough. It's tough because it's an invisible illness. That's what they call it. There's a lot of illnesses like that where it's like people look at you and be like,
Oh, it's fine, but
it's fine. And also,
Wait, did you get a blue badge?
no,
Oh, that'd be
No.
classy. You know?
not as far as I'm aware.
That's like low key one of the benefits.
you deserve one.
But also, then do you want to be that guy?
deserve
Do you
one,
want to be
bro.
that guy who pulls up with a blue badge and then just walks out looking?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. And then what they do is, because my favorite videos is justice porn. Yeah, where they go to him and be like, so you get out of the car, and he goes, "Excuse me, why have you parked it disabled?" And they go, "Because I'm disabled." And then the guy goes, "You're clearly not." And then he just pulls out the mad thing and shows him the doc, the paperwork.
Yeah, just.
I think that's quite frustrating, and even more than that, like one, it's frustrating because if you're trying to like tell people around you that you're not feeling great, and they're looking at you like, what do you mean? But also, I think as humans, we fluctuate. Sometimes you just feel rough.
Yeah.
And like, I think what's hard for me is sometimes like, is this because of my illness? Is this because of my medication? Is this just because I've not been looking after myself in general? So I think I find that challenging. And like, yeah, just trying to keep up like energy. We have a job where it's kind of important to be like upbeat, energetic. No one's going to want like, and people get on like, if you're in a YouTube video and you're like quiet or subdued, especially in a group, people are like, oh, they were miserable today.
Oh, especially them Sidemen comments, they're letting you know, bro.
So I think it's like, it's hard sometimes. Like, yeah, you might like, I've had plenty of shoots where I turn up and I'm like, I just feel horrendous. But then I'm like, I've got to double down on this and try and like pretend everything's all good.
Yeah.
I think that's difficult. So yeah, it's not great, but also kind of just you have to accept it and just be like, look, a lot of people get ill with different things you either know about or you don't know about. You just deal with it as best you can.
Well, I will be here for you
Thanks, Chip.
if you ever need me.
Appreciate
I
it.
wonder if next time he's like, oh, I feel so shit. I wonder if the first thing he thinks is, I need to build Chip. You know?
You know what? I will come and clutch for you.
Yeah,
mate.
I'll sub you in for a Sidemen video. You just show up instead of me.
Yeah.
See if anyone notices.
Fuck.
Oh, you know,
pull it off, man.
You know what? You know what made me realize you guys are actually a lot closer looking than I thought, because we asked the graffiti artist to paint Chip's face on the side of our van. And
Oh yeah, someone
and
in our
he
chat
drew
did
you.
say it looked like me.
It looks
And
like
it
you,
looks like you, so that made
Wait,
me
he
realize.
intentionally drew me.
No,
We don't know. He just
no.
he just went
drew
middle
me.
ground, man.
It just happened.
And
to look
yeah,
like
he did.
me.
He kind of like merged.
It
you
was like he was
together.
drawing me. He was like, "This looks like Vic. Fuck it, I'll just do Vic."
We've got more reference material for this.
Yeah, there's way more out there.
So because another person that has it is also Mr. Beast, has Crohn's,
Yes.
and so he's found a way to manage that.
Yeah. He's also said publicly he's on a similar autoimmune medication as well, which works for him. And also he said he like got a lot healthier. You saw he did like his like fitness thing and eating better. So I think that helps.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, well, there you go. Here's the van.
Yeah, you could.
I hope you don't take that as an offensive thing there,
I see
Vic.
it. One could.
You could kind of see it.
if you said like, who is that?
You'd have to point at you, right?
Theoretically, I could say that's me and Jack, mate.
That could be a lot of people, buddy.
So you're calling me Jack, mate, on the left. Do you know what?
Wasn't it?
Do you know what?
That was
Fuck
no
it,
need.
bro. Okay, we'll just run with that. But yeah, no, that's how the thing is interesting, because you have that. There was also an old school YouTuber that you definitely know. I know that you won't know. Tabe.
What
You
up,
know who
dogs?
Tabe is?
Tabe
No, I
here.
don't think so.
Yeah.
What a guy, man. Love
Was
that
he
guy.
was he one of the old school
OGs.
Minecraft guys, or
No, old school Call of Duty.
One of the
Duty.
4 founding fathers of the Call of Duty community.
That-
Who have you got in your 4 founding?
Okay, I got Woody's gamer tag.
Classic.
I got Tabe's.
Yeah,
I got
which
White
game's
Boy
that, yeah.
7th Street.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could
I
argue,
don't know about White Boy.
that actually there were two gens. And actually Gen 1 was like the Machinima. So you're saying
Yeah.
like
Hutch.
Steve Nanners, Hutch, Tabes, Sandy Ravage.
See, now
Yeah, I
that's
think
what remember.
that's probably your 4 there.
Yeah, there's probably more that I'm really doing dirty, but like
Was seen as the
Only Use
bald
Me
guy?
Blade might
yeah,
be in
I
there.
was about
Only-
to say him. That guy.
yeah.
Who?
Only Use Me Blade. I was about to say.
Only Use Me Blade.
Yeah.
Was seen
there's-
as the bald guy? I remember seeing that.
he had short hair, he had like
Yeah,
a buzz
I
cut
remember
kind of hair.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are like the original.
he's had, and actually, he has had Crohn's for a lot longer than us, and I think probably the medication we're on now they didn't even have then. I think his was quite severe. I don't want to speak too much on it, but I know it's something that he's talked a lot about.
Yeah.
Well, let me give you something that will help with this whole situation.
Come on,
A
Chip.
little quote.
Okay.
Until death, all defeats are psychological.
Huh. Bro really dropped that on us.
Do you agree with that?
Well, you ain't defeated until you're dead, really.
Fair. Yeah.
So what?
Until
what-
you are until it slays you, you're still kicking. You ain't lost.
Okay, I like that actually.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because any loss that you actually have is just a loss.
Yeah, mentally.
You mentally you perceived it as a loss, you know.
right.
Psychologically,
So
you're
until
down.
you die, that.
But somebody else might be looking at it going, "That ain't no loss. If anything, that's a W."
what death?
Not this situation. But I'm talking about anything, you know.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I
But
get it.
anyway,
you know
we're
what?
on the right path.
Yeah, it's a nice message.
So nice. It might not be landing.
It maybe has holes in it, but it's
Can we get there? We land.
We won't pick holes in your quote. Thanks for your quote.
No, wait. I've got that genuinely segues perfectly into
Yes.
this segment that
Yeah.
Proddy has cooked us up right, and the name of this segment is Fortnite quote or Stoicism.
Oh,
Okay, so
Okay.
he's gonna read out a list of quotes, and we have to decide: is this a Fortnite quote or is this
Fortnite quote, 14.
done by a Stoic?
okay.
Have you turned it off? Yeah.
Yeah, because I got
All
them
right.
up on my screen. So.
Right, let us cook, Prod. Give us some quotes.
Quote number 1. When your circle gets smaller, it means you're winning.
That's got to be Fortnite because
No, I think that's a trick question.
That's
No.
a tough one, isn't it?
No, because all the the 19-year-olds in
it's
the
real.
Lambo on TikTok, that's the kind of thing they're gonna say. And they'll be like, yeah, I don't have many friends, and it's because they're obnoxious. But they'll say it's because they're winning. You know them ones.
Yeah, it's got to be Fortnite because
No, it's
if we're
not.
talking about like, are we,
Yeah, Marcus
otherwise,
Aurelius, would he have
yeah,
said
No, but
that?
if Marcus Aurelius dropping this.
There's dual meaning, right?
Yeah.
So people, it's like
But-
and I think this is too similar to Fortnite. Look, I think it's Stoicism.
All right, I'm gonna go Fortnite.
Wait.
What are you
The
going
thing
for?
is, I know a lot of the Fortnite ones, and the wording's way different, which is why I think this was real. Unless he scaled it down and made his own one.
The vote
Roddy the
is on you,
Stoic.
Chip. You've stumped us without the
It's
gate.
a good one.
Number
It's a
one,
very
you're
good one.
stumped.
It's a good one out the gate because it could go either way here.
Go on, drop it.
I'm gonna go as real.
So I'm the only one saying Fortnite.
Just
yeah.
yeah, fuck it. You go
Alright,
for
what
So
it.
is
it's 2v1.
Yeah.
All right, that is a Fortnite quote.
Let's fuck it. I told you, lot. I'm on to you, lot. Let's go.
And I didn't actually change that one.
Yeah,
you
that's
not?
Because you thought I'd taken like the final circle out.
Yeah, I thought
yeah.
you'd done the final circle one,
All right,
which is what
next
threw
one.
me off.
Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just feel like
Now,
for a
obviously,
Stoic,
that
that's a
one-
bit lame. Like for a Stoic, that's a bit lame.
Yeah, but they couldn't cook up a madness all the time, let's be honest.
Yeah, but
Yeah, like they've got whole books like
It's a
meditations.
bit
and
mean
everything.
as well. Like, it's a bit mean
Fucking-
to be a Stoic. I feel like Stoics want their statements to be mass marketable.
yeah.
They don't want to upset people with it. Whereas a Fortnite player, he hopes you cry. he hopes you go back to the lobby and you start crying.
You're right. Say it
it.
again, Prod. I need to
No, this
hear
is
it.
quite
Don't
mean.
wish it were easier, wish you were better.
That's like a Fortnite player saying, "Get good, you little
Yeah.
scrub."
Yeah.
See you
Yeah,
back on
I
the
could
lobby.
I could see that being a Fortnite.
I'm
one.
gonna double down on Fortnite, bro. I reckon he's
I
got
think
two.
Fortnite here.
Wait,
Three
hold up.
Fortnites?
Hold up,
Well,
hold
I
up.
mean-
This one is one of them ones again where it could just go either way. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better.
I'm sorry, but
that's
no
so
Stoic is saying that.
toxically
Yeah, it's so
Fortnite coded.
toxic.
I also feel like it'd be worded a little bit better.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah.
use better words to say that.
Right, let's go.
Sake.
Fortnite.
I'll go Fortnite as well, but I think he's got us, man.
Tell me it's Fortnite.
You're correct. That's a Fortnite.
Yes.
If it was a Stoic, they would be like, show more fortitude.
Yeah.
They're not going to say being
Some
better.
classic.
That's like a Fortnite kid who's got no vocabulary.
Exactly.
Their vocabulary is like get riz and
Grimace shakes.
Get better.
Oh man, this next one's good.
By the way, sorry, just on the topic of Grimace shakes, they actually released that, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Did you know that?
You can get it in America. You can
McDonald's released the
Did
Grimace
they?
shake.
Fuck's sake.
It's McDonald's like 50-year anniversary. Or something.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right, go on then. Next one.
Okay. Remember, people will push you when your health is low.
Fraud, fuck off.
I'm sorry.
Is no way that is a fucking...
It has to be Fortnite.
It has to be.
And if it's not Fortnite, you've lied.
that is fucking Fortnite, bro.
Fortnite.
No, Marcus Aurelius wasn't talking about low health back in the day.
Low health.
He was talking about wenches and satchels.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Has to be Fortnite.
Push you as well. Like, come on, man. Let's
Okay.
go. Well, I'll go Fortnite for sure. Come on.
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite, please.
That is correct.
Yeah, I should hope so.
All right.
I wouldn't want you to lie to us.
Okay, next one. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy.
Ooh.
That's good.
Now, this to me seems quite stoic.
That
Yeah,
is
it does,
stoic.
doesn't it?
Also, we've just had 3 Fortnite in a row.
We can't.
No, but he's the type of guy to do all Fortnite.
No, but I think the third one was an attempt.
To the debate.
Yeah.
See how far he can push it.
Yeah, no.
But see, the thing is, I feel like that one doesn't work in Fortnite that
It's
much.
also too smart for Fortnite.
Yeah,
kids.
like it's not. It doesn't.
requires a little
It
bit
doesn't
of-
even make sense in
Yeah.
the Fortnite world that well.
Say it again for me, Prod. Revenge.
Your best revenge is not to be like your enemy.
Yeah, so it's saying don't stoop as low as your enemy.
Yeah.
It's like taking the high road here. So
Yeah.
I think this has got
the
to be
high
a story.
ground.
The high ground. No, we're not doing that.
Taking
Prod.
the high ground. I see what you did
Take
there.
the high
bud.
ground would be a good one. You'd have me guessing with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
All right, let's go.
But
Let's go.
we're gonna say it's Marcus
Stoic.
Aurelius Stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Marcus Aurelius.
Nice
Let's
one. Nice
go.
one. Nice one.
Okay, we'll do 2 more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Maturity is when you realize that the walls won't protect you forever.
Fortnite.
That's so Fortnite.
It's Fortnite because I swear I've said this one before.
And you know someone's been sat there spraying the wall.
No,
And it just keeps reappearing.
I've seen the clip. I swear this is Fortnite, bro. This is fucking Fortnite, but it's a good one, you know.
It's a good one.
Because back in
Yeah.
the day, they were
Well, we go
surrounded,
with
weren't they?
Fortnite. And
Yeah.
The thing is, back in the day,
They were living-
wolves were our problem.
They still are, I think. Are
Yeah.
they not
Yeah.
the problem?
Say it one last time for me, Prod.
Maturity is when you realize that the walls won't protect you forever.
Do you know what's crazy? Someone playing Fortnite is talking about maturity.
Bro, I've seen
Maturity.
one.
I'm coming across as a Fortnite hater.
No,
I apologize.
I've seen one where it was
I
like
really love that
maturity.
game, but it's just not for me anymore.
Maturity is realizing it was never your edit. That's the one I saw.
Really? Oh, because you copied it off someone else first.
Fuck, I think that's Fortnite.
I'm going to say it's not Fortnite. I'm going to say it's legit, bro. I think it's legit.
Fair enough. It could be legit. I'll go Fortnite.
Like
now.
your
I'll go
house
Fortnite.
has
Final
walls.
answers?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's Fortnite. It's got to be.
It is Fortnite.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
You were on a roll as well, bro.
I was on.
One more.
Last
All
one.
right,
You
one
saw
more,
people
one
building
more.
walls in real life.
Yeah.
mean-
I've got some
Who
good
knows?
ones here, man.
Prodigy's
Okay, I'll
really
go
good
with this
cooking.
one.
He's up.
Fortnite quarter 11.
God, no.
They only spectate you when you're winning.
That's got to be
Can it only be Fortnite?
Yeah, it has to be Fortnite.
Bro.
Why though?
Because you don't spectate people in real life.
Yeah, but when you're doing well at something, all eyes are on you.
Yeah, but you wouldn't call it spectate. They only keep
Like,
an eye on you.
they
when
only
you're
love
winning.
you when you're winning.
They
That
only
might work.
care when you're winning.
That
sure.
one's Fortnite, bro.
Spectate.
Okay.
Fucking Fortnite. It's
Final
Fortnite.
answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has to be
That is Fortnite.
Yeah.
All right, no, got to do one more.
Okay.
Can't end on that one.
I'm on to you.
Go on then.
Yeah, Vik's figured out Proddy's mental.
The
yeah.
moral high ground to which I aspired had turned into a slippery slope.
That's got to be
You're
stoic.
stoic.
That, yeah.
And
the
if
moral
Fortnite-
high ground.
If someone playing Fortnite has said that, then fair enough.
Wait, say that one more time.
The moral high ground to which I aspired had turned into a slippery slope.
Fortnite players don't know
No
what moral
Fortnite
high ground
players
is.
saying that.
There is no moral high ground.
No,
Yeah.
there isn't.
It's
has to
do
be
what you
Stoic.
got to do.
We're choosing the correct one here. If it's not,
Yeah.
fair fucking
Final
play.
answers?
Yeah.
Stoic.
That's a Fortnite quote.
No, it's not. You're lying.
pull it up,
He's
pull it
lying.
up, pull it up.
He's
You're
lying
gonna
for the
Tell
clip
me who
right
said
now.
it. Who
I
said
know
it?
he's lying for the clip right
Who
now.
said
No,
it?
I'm not, bro.
Bro,
Show me the clip.
Show me.
You user
FortniteQuotes.com.
Fortnite quote 11.
It's right at the bottom.
Have you seen those TikTok edits?
No, I don't
Oh, they're
want
so good, Vic. Chip
don't
knows
want
them all.
They're so good.
I don't want.
Stanley knows them too.
Let me get it. It's right at the bottom.
This is
Whack the
not-
TV back
if
on,
it-
please.
it
Oh,
can't-
shit.
It can't be a Fortnite quote.
Bro, if this is a Fortnite quote.
Here we go.
No.
He knew the last one he was going to cook us, man.
That's just,
Fortnite quotes, yeah. You know, the moral high ground.
Brody, press right, click inspect.
Huh?
you think this thing a little cheeky?
What, you think he's just...
Cheeky inspector.
What, you think I've edited the page?
You know he's not got that in the locker.
Nah,
bro.
I can't be asked.
Nah, because that's why the screen was black for a while and he was inspect elements in it.
Right, look, bro. I'll even refresh it.
Refresh the page.
Refresh the
The real
page. And
web
you've got,
page.
if you refresh, then you've got me, bro.
Bro, you know he
Command
can't-
F will be easier for you, mate.
I've already refreshed it.
Command F is
trying
to
to find the
search the
quote.
page. Search page.
Oh, right, got you.
Fortnite isn't a
Playground.
game.
I love it. I love that you just refuse to.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, there you go. Brilliant work there, Prod.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Don't expect to have good loot if the only thing you do is camp in a bush. Love that.
it can work though. Can't.
No, I like
We've all
that.
been there.
In terms of gaming, do you play much at all? Because I've seen Bez has got back into it.
What's Bez playing?
Big streamer.
All sorts. At the
Yeah.
moment.
X Defiant, Rocket League, you name it. He's
You know what? The only reason that he must be jumping into it is he must be looking at his bank account thinking, fuck, how did we get here? Because sometimes I do that. You ever do that? Sometimes you just look at it and you go, yeah, I need to
you're
drop a
hovering
video.
over the go live button.
Yeah. So I think Bez
Has he
has
got a
into that.
streaming deal or anything? Is he on
Nah.
Kick or
They don't
is it
really
Twitch?
exist anymore, I'll be honest.
Really?
I was on a streaming deal for 4 years in a row. I don't think many people knew. YouTube Gaming, because that's
Yeah.
where I always streamed anyway. They came in, they did me a 1 year deal, another 1 year deal, and they gave me the most ridiculous 2 year deal.
Wow.
And when that deal finished, I said, hey, give me more
Yeah.
or I quit. And,
So he quit.
and they called my bluff and I quit. I said, I'll do it.
Yep.
And I'm like, he's not going anywhere.
That's
I said,
so
I said,
funny.
I'm out. Thank you. Thank you and good night.
And then
Fair
that's how the DJ world was born. Well, I mean, you actually had that deal at a really good time though, because it was during
throughout
lockdown.
I
Fortnite
streamed,
is
I
good,
think,
man.
I think like 160 hours a month during lockdown. And that
Wow.
was calm. That's like 5-6 hours a day, but there was nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Warzone, I was not bored of it for 5-6 hours a day.
It was a great time.
It
man.
was unbelievable.
That's why I keep asking for another lockdown.
You need the game to come with it, though. I think a lot
Yes.
of
Don't be summer,
miserable.
man. These things
I
work.
don't-
The way the
I don't-
universe
no,
works
but
is.
there should be something since. There should be
Something
something
up-
like the
something up.
last game that I was in
Oh.
love with was Among Us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
And like we still do it, but I also couldn't do it. the
There's
amount
not
we
been
used
like
to do
another
it.
worldwide hit. Is what you're saying.
And there's a
Valorant
lot of-
was the closest.
I feel
thing
like I
without
keep seeing all these
really
single
go.
player games pop up that everyone loves, like
Ring.
Elden Ring, Wukong
Yeah,
game.
Wukong,
But I
yeah.
don't like single player games. I think I've got something wrong
You need
in
a
my head.
multiplayer game.
I need to beat.
You need to
real
beat
people.
somebody.
Don't
I need
beat
to know someone
something,
sat
though.
on the other side of that screen upset that I've been. Otherwise, I don't
Something.
care.
There always is.
I'm like
Just a
I'm
long wait.
toxically competitive,
Yeah.
and if I don't have a game that I'm competitive about and in,
To
I
be
don't
fair,
care.
at like Warzone's peak, you were a really good player, weren't
Yeah.
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
think,
was
like for all of a month, I was the highest earning player in Europe.
yeah, that is wild, you
Yeah.
know, when you put it that
up
way.
a little storm, old
That
boy.
was before the tournaments really started.
You know
It's when
what,
there was
though?
only Warzone Wednesday.
I would say you mentioned Among Us was the last game that you played. It's still a big game Among Us, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but it's just what the point I'm saying is I couldn't stream that for 3-4
Right.
hours a day.
No.
I'd blow my brains out.
that
You
was
have to
such a
talk
fun
to
game
other
to stream.
people
though.
like quite a bit. Like,
Yeah, that was. You didn't really like Among Us, did you?
nah.
I feel like it's
There's
such a
no.
game.
For
I
me,
need
there's
you
no.
back in-
There's no competitive element to it.
It's who can gaslight better.
Yeah.
You need to join Sidemen Among Us.
I keep
'Cause
getting
it-
asked.
Oh,
and I'm just
you
like,
had a time the other day.
Oh my god, bro! I had to. I went.
You know
I
why I
made my
don't like
debut.
these
By the way.
Sidemen Among Us? There's a fucking agenda. Every time I play this shit, JJ will go, we should vote Chip now. Just that's around starting.
Well, that's
for
finished
no
now.
reason.
That's finished. He holds
and
no
then
weight.
for some reason, we'll go, fuck it.
No,
yeah,
no. If
fuck
you
where
came
we're
back
at.
now,
So I
anything.
don't even get to play. I dedicated 2 hours of my day and I don't get to play a single round.
No, come back because genuinely anything JJ says holds no weight inside Men
Okay,
Among Us.
I like that.
Yeah. I made my debut the other day, right? And
I can't believe
asked
that's your
them-
debut.
Yeah, that was my
Really?
debut on Sidemen Among Us. Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have a setup, do you?
Nah, so they sorted me one out at the office. It was class. By the way, this was my experience. They treat me like a king. What happened was,
As you are.
I rocked up. Somebody meets me at the door. They go, come through to your setup. I was like, oh, okay, quite cool. Everything is complete, like ready, literally to point. All I have to do is press play. And then they're like, oh, and we got you a breakfast as well.
Whoa.
Literally to the left was a breakfast. And they asked me earlier, they're like, oh, do you want NTT? I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you, man. I'm on a bit of a health kick. So they did it because they were going to get me like a bacon, egg and stuff like that. I was like, no, I'm good right now. I rocked up. Bananas, Greek yogurt, fruit.
You're living better than
all
us.
this stuff. And I'm
We don't
sitting
get
there.
this to record.
Those are the
gaming
4
videos.
seasons of gaming. This is crazy.
So there you go, Chip. That's waiting for you whenever you're ready.
It is.
I've got to set up a home.
And
Can't just
also,
finish
it's
myself.
edited by Chip as well.
Oh, that's
Chip
true.
edited
Yeah, he
Chip.
keeps DMing me like, please come
Yeah.
join.
You should, link up with him. I want to see you in the next session because it's crazy. Like, I'll just sit there with my friends and they will be like shouting lies.
Yeah,
No,
I love it.
you were there. I saw you. You vented. And they're like, no, I fucking didn't. And I'm like, you are angrily lying
Yeah, that was me.
to your
That's
friends.
another
That was
thing.
me.
I've
The-
got.
Oh,
Something
actually,
like
yeah, you got a good win with you had me on the ropes.
I did. And let me tell you, like, there's something that I love about knowing
Maniacal.
that I've like lied to you.
it's crazy.
And no,
There's some
there's
people
one
that
thing that
thrive on it.
I get a kick out of lying to you, but I get an even bigger kick when you nibble. And I know that, like, I just think like,
Yeah.
oh my God, you're actually stupid as fuck.
One of my most famous clips is me actually crashing out
Yeah.
on Among Us back in the day because him and Simon just decided before an Among Us live streaming session they were just gonna blame the first kill on me regardless of what happened.
This is what happens to me every
He
fucking.
went
No, but-
crazy. Can you find the clip really
It's
quick?
just Vikkstar rages at Among Us. It's the
Vikkstar
biggest
rage
one.
Among Us.
Also,
But I couldn't put it together in my head because I was like, how are 4 people blaming me for a kill?
Yeah.
I was like, 2 people. No, yeah.
It's
This
hard
is
to
it, bro.
play as
Four
well.
is it.
I think it's quite a hard game.
And you were named 1111111.
Yeah, back then that was my way.
I'm
You're
actually here.
Yeah.
Is this the one where I vented in front of the killers?
This isn't actually
you go.
is this it?
No, I think it is. Here you
No,
go,
I
Chip.
didn't. Shut the fuck up.
I was, bro.
I will
gaslight him.
You fucking vented! Shut the fuck up! You were there on the fucking task with me. Lannon, I was still there. Lannon just said the yellow neuro save! This isn't the one, by the way, but
This is
Nah, but you are going a bit sick.
Vent pop up,
There'll be another one.
protect the piano chair. When I saw the vent pop up, Vic was standing right next to me, so it could have been Vic.
it was freezing! It might have been neither of us in this case.
Is that how I
Just shut the fuck up, I'm voting for you.
No,
Get out, get out.
Go back one. Go
Lannon's
back
back.
to the results list quick.
There's this video.
It is this video. I just don't.
I don't.
There might be. There might be.
Back there. It's traumatic.
You'd be
man.
locked in for the Among Us movie, guys.
I don't want to go back. That could be cool.
I know Cal's looking forward to that.
Well, that's not
Actually
a thing.
I probably type in Among Us movie.
1 second.
I don't.
Get
Can we not? I don't want to go back.
He wants. I need to say it's generational. Like it's rage like I haven't seen before, man.
That's the thing. Oh,
It was just full, like,
Mate,
absolutely.
I guess
You
the
know
same
those one?
one.
We had him in the deep fat fryer, bro.
is that it?
Nah, that's the old one.
You know what I hate?
Don't worry about it.
You know what I hate about Sidemen Among Us? People come up to me in person and go, "What you've done for me in Sidemen Among Us is amazing." I'd be like, "I'm barely in it, bro." He's like, "Nah, but the way their videos are edited, nah,
That is rough.
Because they
That
think
is
you're
unfortunate.
Chipfat, the editor.
yeah." Go on Chipfat's Twitter the other day. People spamming him saying, "Upload the Butmore video."
No way.
He replied saying, "Don't worry, nearly done." He's like
He
pretends to be.
entertains it.
Yeah,
Does he actually?
Yeah.
We've got a Twitter thread where we fucking send this guy. We're both tweeting this one guy and he can't figure out who's who.
No way.
And then I'm like, "Oh, nah, it's me. I'm on a burner."
It's pretty.
quality,
It's
though.
pretty insane how big Sidemen Among Us has become.
Yeah,
like
massive.
you have. I genuinely believe you have a separate audience
audience.
Just
that don't watch any of the other shit. All they watch is Sidemen Among Us. And according to my TikTok for you page, it's pretty
With
much
food.
It only
You have to
people
eat a
only
meal.
watch while they eat.
You have to get a meal. It's just a perfect length. It's like 40 minutes, like
Yeah.
perfect for a meal.
And so it's fascinating to see that. Like,
Yeah, we could have never have predicted that. Like, there's an alternate universe where as soon as lockdown ended, we did like 5 Among Us videos that all banged, and then we were like, right, that one's finished. It's scary though, because you sit there and you think, how many things that are like easy to do would people absolutely love?
Yeah.
You just don't. You
But
never
how
know
many
with
views
anything.
do they average? Like 3,
Like,
4?
Oh, like when they go out, it's like average like 5 mil, and like a lot of
Wow.
them get to 10 mil in like
Last
like
week's
6,
is on
7
like
months.
4.5 in
Yeah.
7 days.
Oh my!
They just keep
God.
going. Like the fact that like we probably had more Among Us hit 10 mil this year than Sidemen Sundays.
That is wild. And
Oh, no, probably- that's probably a wrong
a grand
stat.
total of £1,000 per video.
Less. We just turned
My
up at
breakfast
work.
was quite expensive. Let me
Oh,
tell you that,
hey,
mate.
what did you eat? Gold leaf.
Nah. On that, by the way, I ordered a bunch of costumes. So I got
been good.
a jester outfit and a detective outfit.
Oh, that would have been good.
And and I just didn't get it. And I was
That's
so
a shame.
gutted. But just know next time I'm on there, I'm going to come fully strapped up and dressed up for the
Right.
occasion. But yeah, the Sidemen Among Us thing has just absolutely taken off. It'd be interesting. You guys should just quit everything and just do Among Us. I think you could live off that, no problem.
That's the craziest part. Imagine what a blessed life that would be. You just pull up, play Among Us, shout at your friends for 2 hours a week, and off we go.
And that's it.
Do you think it's like the group chat mentality, like reason it does so well? Because everyone has those like arguments with their mates in the group chat. Do you know what I'm saying? So it kind of relates
Deep
it
in
in
it.
that way.
Bro just said deep in it.
Just like this.
Bro just deep.
It's just a game.
Just a game, bro.
Seriously though, everyone argues with their
Talking
boys.
about one side of group chat.
Too many
mentality.
stoics. Too many
Bro,
stoics.
the stoic one.
Too many Fortnite calls.
I was so
Oh,
cooked
man.
after this island tour, you know.
Yeah, I'm
I realized
fucking
my
fried,
brain's
man.
so smooth.
Yeah,
Mine's always been
smooth brain.
Another thing that
shit.
Yeah, we'll just glaze past that one.
we have to. Bro,
don't
yeah,
worry about
yeah,
that.
I don't know how to unpack it. It was
Yeah,
too deep.
it's too
It
deep,
was
bro.
too deep. I can't go there.
The only limits in life are the ones you set yourself.
Or as my friend Agent Smith said, humans are the virus.
Oh my fucking god, bro! Just drop that
That
shit.
sounds
on.
like something that goes off before a drop.
I need to do more stuff like that.
You should.
I need to, yeah, maybe for some stuff next year. I need to.
What was that thing? Oh yeah, like I said to you for that. Oh fuck! What was that viral clip that you had?
Oh, it's not looking good.
No.
What remix that?
The one where you got the green screen behind you.
To be fair though.
To be fair,
though,
though,
does
and you need to
come
use that
before a drop.
for a drop.
Yeah.
To be fair though, what? Don't.
Yeah, they did that in the Christmas songs. Yeah,
You got to.
it needs to
man.
happen. It just needs to be right at the
Yeah.
right time, the right
It was
place.
good though.
Absolutely. And then in terms of going forward, everybody's obviously doing like lots of their own stuff right now. You've got you doing the DJ stuff. You know, like kids are on the horizon, which is a pretty crazy thing to say.
Well, they're here. They've arrived.
No, they're arrived and they're only spreading.
Yeah.
But that sounds
sentiment-
weird.
the
That's
sentiment is spreading.
Yeah, the
sentiment of
idea of
having
having a child is spreading.
Yes.
So what is how does it work long term? Because the level of output now is not sustainable when everybody's got a fucking kid, right?
I mean, Ethan's making it work.
Ethan does
Yes,
make it work.
he
Makes
is.
it work. I think
But he also has to work around a specific schedule. So if everybody is working around their specific schedule,
Might get
I
a
think
bit
it gets techie.
crazy.
Well, isn't that the beauty of the Sidemen? There's never really been a roadmap. There's never really
That's so
been,
true, actually.
And there have been systems, but the systems aren't perfect.
Like the card system.
Yeah, as we know. So at this point, I think, hey, we'll
Just
cross
roll
that.
with it.
Well,
Just
it's
keep
always,
winging it.
It's been for 10 years. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's like, oh, we're going to be doing this in 2 years, or we're going to do this in 4 years. We do this in 5 years. There's no way we make 10 years. 10 years, are we doing 11 years? I think so long as it makes sense and people enjoying the content, it's going out, it's going well. You'll find ways to work.
What
work around
if you
things.
come to cross a bridge and there's no bridge?
Damn.
We build a bridge.
Oh, fuck. Damn.
Fuck.
Bro, just built
Being in
that.
my own
quote as
game.
well, you
That is a
know?
Fortnite
When you
quote,
come out
man.
of Tilted Towers,
Yeah.
to get across.
Well, shit.
bridge.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Puts me in my
was
own
a little-
game.
That's Fortnite quote that was
Yeah.
actually.
I would be one thing I would say, and I actually think what you just said there is the reason why Sidemen has lasted so long is because you see all these other groups and stuff. A lot of time they get in big business people and they're insistent on having a roadmap, a future, because maybe they need to appease investors
Yes.
or whoever else is involved.
Long-term sponsor.
Yeah, like long term, all
Investors,
this type of stuff, and they sell off bits of the the company, the IP, whatever it is, and all of a sudden they have to start answering for things and developing plans for the future, and then they end up sticking to a very set roadmap. So I think one of the reasons why it's been successful and will continue to be successful is because of that level of flexibility.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, again, call back for a good example. Among Us in 2024 would not been on any roadmap, even when it was at its absolute peak in 2021. You would not have said, okay, by the way, guys, roadmap. So in 2024, the guys are going to be doing Among Us. And by the way, Among Us is going to be bigger than ever. For the guys, like, no, everyone would have said. So that's yeah. It's like you say. It's just going with the flow. It's what we've always done.
Yeah.
We will continue.
And then you've obviously got a bunch of events. That's always been a thing. You guys always had an event. Obviously, this year there was no charity match.
Yes.
Don't know whether there's going to be one in the future, any of that. But are events still things that you want to do, other than the charity match? Are there any other ones that you want to do?
I'll be honest and say earlier this year, I said there were going to be 2 other events.
Yeah.
And we dug deeper into the logistics of them.
What were they? Could you say them? The ones that didn't happen?
I feel like I probably.
Okay.
I'm
You
got
don't
clearance.
think
I've got clearance.
Yeah,
from the
fine,
other
fine,
guys
fine.
to say what they are. They might happen eventually. So I don't.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I think events also is like something that it's nice to have an idea of doing it, but then you come to the reality of actually putting them together, and you're like,
Oh, it's expensive.
yeah. Sometimes they're just expensive.
Yeah.
Sometimes like, especially when we're trying to do charity events as well, we can't lose money on an event. What?
Yeah.
Go to charities. Hey guys, thanks for we're
get
supporting you.
niche.
200k. Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually I've never thought
no, but
about.
like what would you do? Imagine you ran a big YouTuber charity event. I mean, we've had in the past where we've not hit the margins we want to hit for a charity event, and we've topped up the money ourselves. So it'll be a few $100,000 that we've put in ourselves.
Yep.
Just to top it up, so it seems it's worthwhile. But yeah, imagine if a YouTuber did a massive event, charity event.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we actually lost money, so we're not giving you anything. Like
to the charities.
Yeah,
The charities walk
imagine.
away with nothing, even though you've
like,
put on a massive charity
it
event.
can happen, and it's crazy. Also, I will say, like, not naming names, but the like event space, we're speaking to like corporate places, venues, companies. Hey, we want to do this really big thing. We want to raise money. Yeah, we're charging you the same rate we'd charge this artist to come and perform
That's
here.
for profit.
Yeah, we want full profit, and we're like, you're going to make it so difficult for us. We want to make this accessible. We want to make this reasonable priced. We also want to make money for these great causes. Someone in the back, no, it doesn't. Profit margins for the venue.
Yeah.
It's just like we still don't get respect and leeway in that sense, where I feel like other charity events, weirdly, it's
Probably get it for free.
Yeah,
Like,
it's about who you know.
stuff,
If you know
yeah.
the right person, they'll really help you with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then if you're going through the wrong channels, it's like, yeah, you can't do this event unless you want to lose money. And it's like, well, why would we do a charity event and not?
Yeah, you've got to
it's
make
tough.
money for the charities,
Yeah, exactly.
charity event.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it
exactly.
seems completely pointless. Yeah, that's something that I guess nobody probably ever thinks about.
Yeah.
And
It's the behind the scenes, like
yeah.
you said earlier, that people never really like, oh, that's nice. You guys had a charity match. It's like, even the charity match last year, like 300 employees working at the charity match. You don't see any of that. You see a bunch of YouTubers running around on the pitch
yeah.
playing football. And yeah.
Yeah, I think that especially when it comes to these like mega events, and when you start like the numbers that get thrown around to put on these events, you're not talking about like a
Easy.
couple $100,000.
No,
Like, if you want,
seven figures.
yeah, seven figures to put on an
multiple
event.
7 figures.
And
to
so
run
if
these
you
events.
come in at a loss there, and the whole thing was originally supposed to be for charity, not only did the charity get nothing, but you're out of pocket. Nobody's fucking won here.
Yeah.
Nobody's come away happy.
It's like, how can we pull together like the Sidemen, you guys, Mr. Beast, kind
Yeah.
of out of speed, And everyone, by the way, we didn't make any money. It was a waste of everyone's time. Go home. Like we did. By the way, we got the most live streamed YouTube sporting event in history.
Yeah.
But we made nothing. Like you can't. So you have to make it work. But it's like something always has to give somewhere. It's either you need to get good rates on all of the personnel, but you also can't cut corners then because you have an event that could be a disaster.
Oh shit! You don't want an Astro World on this thing.
Whatever could happen. And then also on the same side of the coin, you don't want to charge people the earth and have them say like, well, look, my kids have loved watching you for so long. They just wanted to come to the match. You can't use a smaller stadium.
Yeah.
Then you've got, so many people that physically can't come.
Yeah.
So it's just
it's like a bit of a catch-22, I suppose.
Multifaceted.
Yeah, like the last thing you want to do is be there like, the only way that we could actually make this event worthwhile is charging you £100 a ticket.
Yeah.
Like that makes no sense. But that makes no sense.
That'll go down a tree, eh?
Yeah,
exactly. So you get, so that makes it more difficult. But we're working on it. We have, big teams working on that kind of thing. So hopefully we can
I feel
go
like
bigger
every
and
time
bigger.
you guys do an event, like it's done well, which is really important. You guys are always very self-critical, but if you want to compare it to anybody else's event, like it's always been really well done. And so I think to keep that level of quality and what you want out of it, like it does come at a price. Like you said, there's always ways to cut corners, but it comes at the expense of somebody.
You cut, there's always an expense to cutting corners.
Yeah. Is there something that you've always wanted to do, but none of the other boys have ever been on board with? Like, tell me why there hasn't been a Sidefest.
I mean, we tried our own.
That would actually go crazy.
What would that be? What
a music festival.
Oh, okay.
You could look at Big Smoke Festival as like a case study of someone who's taken their own thing. I mean, theoretically could happen, but it would require like vested interests, it's like you say, from everyone. Also, again, it's just like risk reward. Events is like high risk, high reward. It's like we ran our own gaming convention upload event for 2 years and like put so much work into it, made no money.
Yeah.
And we were like,
how the hell
worked
is this
so hard for this? And it's just like, and basically if we wanted to make money, we'd have to have made the event either not enjoyable or unsafe. And we weren't willing to do that. Other events can get away with that. So, I mean, like YouTuber meetup events just don't exist anymore. You used to have
they used to be so big.
TanaCon.
Oh my God, yeah. There was all these crazy ones. People would just stick them on for they'd be like, I'm doing an event.
Yeah, and then some of them were
It's true, bro.
It is true.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I'm just hiring an X-ray center, come stand in the queue and pay $100 for a VIP meeting.
You know what? I'm kind of glad that time's over because I always felt like when people were meeting other people in that way, it just never felt like you were meeting somebody. It just felt like a photograph.
Ronaldo did one, didn't he?
A meet and greet.
Like an event, it was called SuCon.
Oh, fuck off, bro. Bro, you're shameless that you try and get me at any opportunity.
I think he actually kind of got me.
Yeah, he did. Because you went.
You actually didn't even finish it. You should have told me.
Yeah, you should have got him with it. No, but we
actually
do.
got me.
We can't have him disrespect a guest like that, bro.
You actually got.
It's actually
I only
bad.
realised when you
Back in your box, boy.
Yeah, get back in that box, boy. Just wait. Have you just tried to engulf the microphone?
No.
What are you doing?
I was ad-libbing
He's
you,
trying
bro.
to sue Con.
Yeah,
You're trying to souk on the mic. Souk on the mic. Look.
Keep doing what you do, bro.
Is that another Fortnite quote?
No, but I do actually have another quote. I wrote this one down just for you, actually.
All right, go on.
And for you.
We're gonna end this on quote. You have to think of one quote. We're gonna end this on
I've
quote.
already hit 2 here.
No, I need a 30 here.
I can't say this one because I think it's just fucking is bar.
Far.
No, it's a bar.
It's a bar.
You could say it's far.
All right, here we go.
You can never cross the ocean until you have courage to lose sight of the shore. And
I like that one
good.
actually.
That's nice.
That's good.
I really like that one.
Yo, you look like you're gone now. Like I sent you something different.
Bar really high.
You just think
You want me to go or do you want to
Yeah,
go?
you go. You go.
All right, okay. You can't pour from an empty cup.
Ooh.
Now let that one sit on your domes right there. I see Proddy really trying to figure that one out.
I need to get my cup filled.
Yeah, bro. Make sure your cup is filled. That's just talk about an energy, bro.
Oh shit.
If your energy ain't up, how can you give other people energy, you know?
Oh, that is quite.
You know what I'm trying to say? All right, Vic. Finally, this is how we're going to end the episode on a Vikkstar.
So it's a favorite of mine.
Okay.
Change is the only constant in life.
Fuck off. How are you going to drop that thing? Stanley's gone wobbly on his chair, man.
The only change I know is in my wallet.
Oh, fucking hell. We got that shit. Guys, Vic, thank you so much for joining us on the
Thank you,
fellas.
brother.
It's always a
Thanks for
fucking
having
pleasure.
me.
I don't even know what the hell
You
to
look
say.
good, but you been on holiday?
Yeah.
This guy's always on holiday. We've been known.
No, we just brown.
Obviously, check out all Vikk stuff. He's probably got about 100
What we
million
did.
tunes out there now. You know what? Usually I say check out somebody's YouTube, Instagram. Check out the Spotify.
Yeah.
Check out the Spotify. Fuck it,
not?
man. Get the monthly. Just before we go,
Fucking hell,
I
man.
swear I saw a screenshot of you having more monthly listeners than JJ.
I think I have for the last 7 months. He hasn't released though, so
I don't give a fuck.
He hasn't-
That was his thing.
he is Mr. Monthly Listener.
2 million.
2 million.
I'm
Come on,
I'm
Vince.
at 4.
4 mil,
And
bro.
I've been at 4 for the last year, I think.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's
Oh,
cool.
that is class, you know, because that was his one thing that he used to hold over
He's
people.
releasing soon though, I hear.
Oh, but
Inklings
you know
on
what you
the
should do?
horizon.
You should do what Taylor Swift does. At the moment somebody tries to release to try and go over her in the charts, you drop something.
I think he's got an album, man, and he's like,
It's time to
Same
bell
day.
Steve Aoki, bro. Get him on the
Same
blower.
day.
Come on, man.
hey, we've been playing a little something together at shows. I'm just saying.
No, look, let me not say anymore. Guys, thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys all on next
Thank you,
Bye bye.
Peace.
Thank you, Stanley.